So what's next for you?
I'm moving to New York in January. I'm going to NYU, and
What are you
I'm
going to
really
study?
sports management.
Okay.
And first we go on tour, so I'm on the creative tech side of the tour for that, and now I'll definitely be able to spend a little bit more time the last few weeks and months. I've just been able to jump on calls, and so now I'll be hopefully traveling a lot for that and starting rehearsals and planning out the routines, and that's something that I love to do as well, so I'm looking forward to that. Our first show is actually back here, so I know that one's going to be really emotional too, coming back here in a few months, and you know, it's definitely been such an amazing ride, but you know, I'm just not the kind of person that would say I would want to end my career on a high note of winning the Olympic all-around gold medal. For me, there can be different highs of your career, and I feel like I've lived through two amazing highs now, with winning that all-around gold 4 years ago and having 2 standing ovations for my performances tonight was something I'll remember for the rest of my life.
What did it take to get through that bars routine after you fell?
It definitely took a lot of courage. But for me, it's not really something that I even thought that I should stop or not finish my routine or not finish my beam routine. I think, you know, I was ready to finish, and that's how I've been taught from such a young age, ever since I remember my very first national championships 10 years ago. I fell on my ginger and I hurt my arm and got back up. You know, and finished 2 days of competition and got 15th place and made the junior national team for the first time. So it's definitely, I've learned from my dad especially, and my mom as well, to be a fighter and to believe in what your goals are. And yeah, I came up a little short, but I don't really consider this a failure for me. This was another stepping stone towards the rest of my life, and I'm ready to take it.
What advice do you have for your teammates going to London?
Oh, I don't think they need any advice. I think that they are absolutely amazing. You know, I think a lot of people asked if experience could help them, and I honestly believe that these 5 girls are going to go out there, and they've been to world championships, they've been to competitions, and I think that they are just so young but ambitious, and they're ready to take on the world, and I will be there, and I'm so excited to watch them.
And your dad obviously had a special moment after being. What kind of things did he say to you? Or did you say to him?
I told him thank you. You know, it hasn't been an easy journey and hasn't been an easy road, but I was very thankful that he stuck by my side, and especially after what we've already achieved together. So it was tough, but I couldn't imagine, you know, anybody else by my side. So it was just a big thank you, and I love you.
Nastia, what was the emotion on the floor as kind of like confetti was falling and those 5 girls were being announced?
For me, that emotion wasn't, thank you, that emotion for me wasn't because I didn't make the team. It was so emotional knowing that I finished my career with 2 standing ovations in a sold-out crowd at the 2012 Olympic trials, and that's a moment I'll remember for the rest of my life. And along with winning the Olympics, I think those 2 are pretty much neck and neck. And you know, it was very tough to not be emotional, but I'm an emotional person. But to be able to see that, and you know, we weren't necessarily told that we had to go out there, but I'm proud of all those girls, and I wanted to see their special moment, and you know, I remember my special moment 4 years ago, so I wanted to be out there and experience it for them. So.